Hello, movie lovers! Welcome back to The Movie Hunter. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated disaster sequels coming our way, Greenland 2: Migration, hitting theaters January 9th, 2026, with Gerard Butler and Morena Baccarin back in action. Before we dive deeper into this post-apocalyptic survival thriller, I'd love your support for The Movie Hunter. Please like and subscribe, it means the world to me. Thanks so much in advance for joining the hunt. If you remember the first Greenland from 2020, it was this intense, grounded take on a world-ending comet strike. Gerard Butler played John Garrity, a regular guy trying to get his estranged wife Allison, played by Morena Baccarin, and their son to safety in secret bunkers in Greenland. It wasn't full of CGI explosions everywhere, it focused on the human chaos, the tough choices, and that family bond holding everything together. It became a surprise hit, especially during the pandemic. Now, 5 years later in the story, Greenland 2: Migration picks up with the Garrity family having survived in those bunkers. But safety doesn't last forever. The plot follows them as they're forced to leave the relative security of Greenland and embark on a dangerous journey across a frozen, wrecked Europe to find a new place to call home. It's set in this harsh, decimated wasteland where civilization is gone, resources are scarce, and threats are everywhere. Gerard Butler is back as John, the protective dad who's going to do whatever it takes. Morena Baccarin returns as Allison, bringing that strength and heart to the role. Their son Nathan is now played by Roman Griffin Davis. You might know him from Jojo Rabbit, stepping in for the original actor as the characters aged up. The supporting cast includes William Abadi, Amber Rose Rava, and others who will no doubt add to the tension and alliances along the way. Director Ric Roman Waugh is returning too. He's the guy who made the first one feel so real with films like Angel Has Fallen and Kandahar under his belt. He co-wrote this with Chris Sparling, who did the original characters, and Mitchell LaFortune. With a reported $90 million budget, it's bigger than the first, promising epic visuals of this icy, ruined world. From the trailers we've seen, there are a couple out already, it looks intense. We get shots of massive, frozen landscapes, crumbling cities buried in snow, desperate chases, and those heart-pounding survival moments. There's gunfire, collapsing structures, and the family pushing through blizzards and dangers that make you feel the cold just watching. Butler's John looks battle-hardened, and the emotional stakes are high as they fight not just the environment, but whatever remnants of humanity are out there. What excites me is how this expands the world. The first movie was about racing to the bunkers amid the initial catastrophe. This one's about the aftermath, rebuilding, migrating, dealing with loss on a global scale. It's got that mix of big action and personal drama that made the original stand out from typical disaster flicks. No over-the-top heroes saving the planet, just a family trying to stay together in hell. The marketing's been building nicely, cool posters with comet trails and frozen horizons, character shots of the Garritys looking determined, and trailers that hook you with lines about the end was just the beginning. Lionsgate is distributing in the US, and it's rated PG-13 for intense sequences of violence and peril, some language and thematic elements, so accessible but still thrilling. Fans of the first are hyped, and it's getting buzzed as a strong start to 2026's movie lineup. If you loved movies like The Road or even Train to Busan for that survival with heart feel, or just want more Butler kicking ass and high stakes, this seems right up your alley. Greenland 2: Migration is just days away now on January 9th, 2026, perfect timing for some winter chills in the theater. Catch the original on streaming if you need a refresher, it's holding up great. Are you excited to see the Garritys back on the run? Think this will top the first one? Let me know in the comments. And if this preview got you ready for the apocalypse, hit that like button, share your thoughts below, subscribe to The Movie Hunter for more upcoming movie hunts, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, movie lovers. Bundle up and I'll see you on the next hunt.